school, I was not the biggest guy on campus my freshman year. My first 2 years, I was a little undersized, and then when I got to my junior year, I was ready to play varsity, but we had two All-American cornerbacks starting, and that was luckily my position. So I had to sit and wait my turn. My senior year was finally my turn, and it was my time to show out, and I did really well my first 3 games. I actually got moved to safety. I wasn't even playing corner anymore. But the first 3 games, I think I had 3 picks in 3 games, and in that third game, I ruptured my patellar tendon, and it ended my season. So that was hard to deal with. I had to get my thoughts together, figure out what I was going to do, because I hadn't had a scholarship, I wasn't offered, and that injury, of course, was going to deter scouts from looking in my direction. So we had about 4 or 5 high-profile players that had committed to the University of Oregon, all in my class, and I decided to walk on there because we had some ties there, and of course I'll be with 4 of my best friends. So I decided to go there, but during that summer, one of my friends, Terrence Kelly, rest in peace, he got shot and murdered. So that was another thing I had to deal with, on top of trying to get back in rehab and by myself and just trying to get back to 100%. So when I got to the University of Oregon, I walked on, and I felt I could play at that level. I always knew I could, I just had to get 100%. And after my freshman year, I did pretty well, and I earned a scholarship in my sophomore year. So, I mean, those were pretty much two devastating things that happened at a young age in my life, and I just had to bounce back from. I just look to my family and God. My family, of course, are my biggest supporters, and at the same time, my biggest comforters. They were also going through the same thing, because he was not only my best friend, but really close to my family as well, because he was always around us. His family and my family were really close. And it not just hurt our family, but it hurt the entire De La Salle community, because if you knew Terrence, he was a really good person. He wouldn't hurt anybody, but he was one of the biggest people you know, especially at that age. He played linebacker. I think he was about 6'1", 220 almost. So it was devastating, but of course I looked to God, my faith, and my family. Not only my family, but the 3 other friends that I had. The 4 of us were best friends, so we looked to each other just to comfort and to say, let's do this for him. Whatever we do, we're gonna do it for Terrence.